Hi friends, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I know I have not recorded in quite a while, and you're seeing all kinds of stuff here on the desk, the bead mat, and this is not all. I have some, I was thinking these were frames. May not be. I'm not seeing holes. They are not bead frames. Okay, so we may save them for something else. I have a ton of stuff, guys. A ton of everything just laying here. I have one little fish left. Guys, I only have like 2 gold clam shells left. I went through everything I could find looking for. I thought I had more gold clam shells. I'm still waiting for my Beebeecraft because I thought in my Beebeecraft order I have, let me look. I believe, let me see. I don't know. Now I'm not sure I did order. Guys, I hope I did. And I have to get a new phone. So, well, I don't know. My phones have updated things and okay, there's that. I don't think that's what I ordered. No. Oh my good Lord, guys. I honestly don't remember what I ordered because it has sat in Kansas City for over a week. Okay. It is finally out for delivery today. I thought one of the things I ordered was a whole set that has clamshells and lobsters and all that in it. I don't know. I couldn't tell you guys at this point. I really can't. We're going to make some jewelry, and I'm just going to have to break down and learn to make crimps that look halfway decent. I have all kinds of goodies here. I really want to make earrings with these little, they're beautiful. Dandelions, making, you know, for wishing, but they're going to be for myself. So, I have these. I haven't used these in forever. They're really, really dark. I forgot I had them. Look at that color. It's like wine. And I kind of thought these looked really nice together. And I have these. I had made a bunch of mini kits to make things with at a show I was going to. And then I got really sick and couldn't go. So I don't think I have any more of these left. So this will probably be a bracelet, and I might even put them together with those. I also have these that I had a kit made up. I just have a bunch of stuff here. We're just going to start, and I think we're going to start with this purple. And as you can see, I have all kinds of goodies out here to make jewelry with. And I want to start with this bracelet right here with these. These came from Bargain Bead Box. These came from Beebeecraft. All that information will be below. This is my weekend video. It's going to be a long one. So grab your crunchins and munchins and grab your drinks, whether it be coffee, pop, water, tea, or your favorite wine slushy. I would love one right now, but I don't have one. We are going to make, how about if we turn this into a 2-strand bracelet? Let's find an end of this. That's just a piece of plastic. These are not real pearls, but they will look really lovely with that purple. We're going to yank us off a whole big handful of these. Da, da, da. Oh, look at how pretty they look together. If we need more, we'll get more. But I think they look lovely. Oh, that is so pretty. Definitely going to be gold. We need more of these. I don't know how many more. We're just going to get off more. And I love that. Oh, I wish we had something special to put with that for a center focal. I don't really have anything nearby. That fish just would not be right. Oh, you know what? That would look lovely in the middle. Let's do that. I think that pop of that, this is a red tiger eye. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We can do, I don't want to keep doing the same old, same old. Do I have 2 of them laying here? If not, I will go get another one. Oh, you know what? How do these look? Oh, no, no. Takes away the classiness. I'm going to go get another one of these red tiger eye. Hold on, just 2 seconds. Okay, so I just panicked myself because I have a long, like, undershirt on and it got caught on my heater. Not a good thing. That panicked me. All right, so I have 2 of the tiger eye. I did bring this over. It's lamp work, but I think it's kind of maybe too big. We'll see. And then put 2 tiger eye on one side, the lamp work. I don't know. I think it'll work. Let's do it. Did I seriously put away all of my... I did. It was just the other side of the table. I have been this is completely unreeling. Still not able to eat, but I'm okay. Well, if you've seen that, I was trying to take a small one of them plastic things and put it around the spool, trying to keep it from unraveling, but it did not work. So I need 2 wraps around my wrist. Let me just measure it, guys. I am drinking my Boost. This morning I skipped out on my coffee and donut. Normally I can have my donuts. I did have a Walmart donut yesterday morning and it made me incredibly sick. So it kind of put me back a ways. I should have known better because it is a really dense thing, and I know better. 10 inches, so I can go, I'm going to be cutting most of that off, so I'm going to go just beyond that. And this piece will be perfectly fine to use. I put all my tools aside when I was looking for stuff. This is how gastroparesis goes. It is just, you know, the nature of it. There's nothing that can be done at this point. I'm waiting for my doctor's appointment. I am literally going day by day. I've tried my usual instant potatoes with like some gravy, that kind of thing that I normally can eat, and it is basically a no-go. So I'll be okay. It's just you know, it's part of how gastroparesis goes, and I know that, and it will be what it will be, and I will forge through this and go through the whole motions of everything that needs to be done from here on out. And what I'm looking for here is my little container of, I have not been taking care of my beading stuff because I need these. I want like 6 of these out because I'm going to put, there we go. These are from Beebeecraft also. They're the 4mm petal beadcaps. I want them on the very end of those. I think it'll look lovely. And then I'm just going to probably go with the bigger, because that is a big bead. I'm going to use the bigger pink. Come on, dude. Go on there. And you never know with gastroparesis when you're gonna take a wild leap and suddenly not be able to eat like you were, or eat what you can eat, or something that you've had suddenly causes a really bad flare. Or it could be that it is just so extremely cold that it causes a flare. Extreme heat causes it. Extreme cold can cause it. And that could be what's causing the flare. It could not be, it could be not something I did. You never know. You just never really know. I like how that is turning out. And I think I want to go 2 of these big ones at this point. I kind of don't like 2 there. I'm doing okay. I am eating some applesauce, some pudding, you know, things like that. Yeah, that's much better. Come on, little dude. So I've been kind of just taking care of me, taking time I have not filmed since Tuesday. I put out, I made 3 videos Tuesday. I was supposed to get my Beebeecraft Wednesday, then they changed it to Thursday. And then they decided Thursday, oh, we're sorry. It's late, but you'll be getting it. It's still arriving. And then finally this morning it said, it's on its way. Yeah, well, you know, I won't get into the whole politics behind it, but if you know, you know. Kansas City is one of the worst USPS hubs that there is. Just saying. If you have mail that has to come out of Kansas City to be delivered to you, you're going to be waiting. They don't care. The people that they hire don't care. And that's just how it is. And we're just going to repeat what we did here. So we have 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. We need to have 2 here. 1. And then 2. I am going to measure this because it looks awful long. Well, maybe not. So I'll backtrack this. See right here, I goofed. Yep, I goofed. I needed 2 there. 2. No, I did something wrong. So we have 2, 1, 2, 1. So it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. You would think this pattern would be easy. 2, 1. Let's see, I did it again. So we have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh my good Lord. 2. Come on, little dude. So anyways, and then we have 2 of these. Good grief. How difficult can this be? And then 1. Now we're just waiting because it's coming from China. It only gets delivered to a physical address. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Now let's measure that. And it is 5 and not quite 5.5 inches. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to clip the 2 ends up into 1 clip because I only found 2 of my clips. just like that. And we're going to set it aside. Now let's work on the other one. I want to put like this, like this, like that, for starters, with these little guys. Make sure they're single because they're very thin and they will have two at a time. Let's grab this other piece, get a clip on one end, and I'm trying to figure out why there's two. I think I just grabbed two. So I'm going to just put it on from one end that I have and get it on there and see what we think. So we're going to put these little bead caps on both sides of these red dyed tiger eye. I may have said jasper earlier. If I did, I'm sorry. And then my biggest concern is making sure that this center is not going to interfere with that big bead. I think we need to do this. Just to make sure it's away from that big bead in the center over on the other side. Like that. Let me see. I guess that would have, maybe, yes, no, not quite. All right, we're okay. I think it'll be fine. Or I could have put just two. I don't like it with two pearls. I think it's too bulky. Okay, we're just going to go with it. Not make any more. Anyways, I have got to pick up some supplies in order to do some of the things that are coming up for the channel that I'm going to be making. And I'm going to have to get them from Hobby Lobby because I'm not paying shipping to get them. I like that. I really do. Whatever I put on one side, I want to set aside. And just so everybody knows, I do have doctors on the 3rd, I believe it is. It's the Monday after the 1st, so I have just a little over a week to go. So I'm not too concerned. And I think I'm just going to on the side every other one. Because that's all I have. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. And then the rest of it will be beaded with if I can get a hold of it, these little, like, really light, pale pink blush little pearls. So let me do the other side and see what our length is. So I ended there. Let's go ahead and just bead these on. So I started watching Jody's video. I didn't plan on being so late coming out here to bead, but Alan had company, so I couldn't get out here when I wanted to, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely need more beads, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to measure this and see how many more I need. We are only, well, actually, whoops. I need an inch more, basically. So we're going to put probably 1, 2, 3. I was at 4.5, so if I'm at 5, I'm good. I'm right where I need to be because that was just shy of 5.5. So I added 3, and that's what I need to do on this side. Wouldn't this be a miracle if they actually came up exactly the same? That would be a shock. Come on, little dude. Now, I will tell you, I've had these purple beads from Bargain Bead Box a long, long time. So I know for a fact that they probably don't have them. I have not seen them. Just under 5.5 inches. Let's see if they are the same length. I will clip them on this end together and then shove everything down. So I am, wow, 1 bead difference. I'm going to get 2 11-0 gold seed bead, and I'm going to put them on the end of the short one. That will make up for that. So let's go ahead and do that. There's that one. I'll clip it here. I'll actually clip these 2 together now, and then I can check them. I will open these. I'll put it on the end of this one that is short, a bead, and we will clip them together. I'm going to shove these all the way down. And see where they're at. And they are now the same. Get them together. They are the same length. Okay, so now we are going to shove them down that way. I'm going to start by crimping. Yes, you heard me. I'm going to crimp, or I could use, either way I'm going to have to crimp. And I'm going to need these. Why are they always stuck together? So I have 4 of those because I'm going to need them. And I have my crimp tubes. So you're going to see me struggle, guys, because I am terrible at crimping. I think I buried my crimp tubes. They were right here. Ta-da! So I'm going to need 4. I may as well get out a bunch. And then I'll just set them aside here in a minute. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make a loop after I get this on. And I'm going to make a loop like a big girl. And I doubt this is going to go back through that bead. I know it's not going to go back through that 11-0 twice. So, come on. I'm all butterfingers, guys. I don't want them to cross, but I am going to make a somewhat small loop. I don't want it to be very big because I'm going to put a jump ring through that. It's just about like that. I'm going to take my crimping tool. I'm going to lay that crimp in the little bitty divot, or the big divot on the very end, and I'm going to mash it. Now it's got 2 little channels. I'm going to turn it sideways and put it in the end channel, and hopefully it stays standing straight up, and it did not. Stay standing straight up. And it's wanting to turn. Let's check it. It is not moving. It did move. The crimp failed. Okay. This is why I don't crimp, guys. Okay. I may not put a video out today because if I have to crimp, I am not going to be able to do these. Oh, good Lord. And I have those nice crimp things, but a lot of the jewelry that I made with it has ended up failing, guys, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the thickness of my wire. I'm going to do this again. Bring this down. We're going to get this to crimp. I'm a big girl. I can do this. I got this. I got this. We're going to make it work. It's going to crimp. It's going to come out right. Crimping. Turning it. Come on, little dude. There we go. I'm going to give it a little smushy smush. That one looks right. It stayed. Yes. Okay. I'm going to tug it both ways. I am going to trim that off because I know I'm not going to be able to get that through that 11-0. I'm going to put my crimp cover on, just like that, right over that ugly crimp. Taking my crimp tool, and I'm going to close it. Just like that. Nice and gently. And then I'm going to make it turn into a pretty little round bead. I'm just going to work my way around it. Finish closing him. give it a tug test, and I will spare you the rest because this is how it's going to look, and I will bring you back. Oh, I will make him look a little nicer. He's kind of like right there, he looks a little funky. I will come in and kind of round him around a little bit better. There. Okay. I'll spare you the rest. I did want to show you before I crimp this that I'm making sure that they are about the same size. But I do want to back this up just a little bit away from my little 11-0 there before I crimp this. Because I want to make space for my crimp bead to get in there. And where's my purple pliers? I thought I put them in the... I don't see them right offhand, so I'm just going to use the very tip of these. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. All right. They are bendable. And then I will go ahead and crimp and make sure that I want to make sure that space is there. And then I crimp, cross my fingers. He's wanting to turn, crimp, make sure it's flattened and crimped. And it did. I'm going to double check it's tight. I did it, guys. All right, I'll finish this up. Okay, guys, after 45 minutes of fighting to make decent looking crimps and crimp covers, because let me tell you, they were gross. I just restrung this whole thing, and we're putting silver on. I know that, you know, most Valentine's Day jewelry is made with gold. I don't care at this point because gold is not happening. I'm over it. We're putting silver on everything. It's fine. Okay, we're down to this point where we're going to put some clasping on. That's not what I'm looking for. Now I gotta redo what I have setting in front of me because now I have to find my and I may have left them down the other end. I did. Hold on, guys, just 2 seconds. I need these. I gotta turn my heat down. Oh, it's plenty hot in here. Those, and that's not the one I wanted. Okay, I literally just had it. I buried it. Ta-da! Okay. I have a bunch laying here. But I did not close that end. Why did I not close it? Okay. Not that I wanted. What am I doing? I've lost my momentum because of having to redo these. but that's okay. All right, we're going to open up this jump ring here, and we are going to put both of these ends on. And I'm sorry this one has taken so long. It should have been a lot easier. And then we're going to close it up. We're going to work hard on that a little bit. And then we're going to put both of the ends on this one. Close it up. That's the end it's going to clasp into. And then I am going to put an additional jump ring on. Whoops, I let go of it. Hold on to it. To that jump ring, and then I'm going to put my lobster on and close it. This really should not have been that difficult. So as you can see, I am absolutely horrible at making crimps, and that is terrible. There we go. All right, I really like how it turned out. Very pretty, very feminine, very nice for Mother's Day. I have a hoodie on. Very nice to show what a bracelet's going to look like. Double strand. I like it. I like the two colors together. So we're going to set that aside. And let's make something necklace wise, because I don't know how long this is going to be. I have this. This is all left over from where I harvested. And I love these. I don't like that one. It looks icky. I like that. I think we're going to use this, but I don't know. This kind of reminds me of a heart. So let's also use that. Maybe. Let's see. I kind of was thinking, nope, that don't look right. So let's see what we can come up with. I don't like that it looks yellowed. Not sure why it's like that in there. It looks like used tinfoil. I was just curious if it's like yellowed from age. No, it is just yellowed. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But this really doesn't go with anything I have here, so maybe we won't use those. Let's go ahead and make a... I have these wings I've never done anything with. Let's use one of those. And I do have 2 clamshells. set them aside. And I was like, well, something special. So we're going to make a necklace. And we're going to use the only 2 clamshells I have that are gold. Because we're going to make a beaded necklace. I think we're going to use these beads. I guess they're coming off the other end. And probably the little pink pearls, maybe. We're just going to start stringing, guys. But I do want him hanging in the middle. I'm going to get, trying to get this put back on there so it doesn't unstring a whole lot of this. I'm going to cut off 18, probably about 20 inches. So it's 18, yeah, about 22 inches. And I think I have my bales. Oh, they're pinch bales. Not what I wanted. I had a bunch of stuff out here so that if I needed something, I didn't have to keep getting up. And of course, what I need is not what I have out ready. Go figure. Oops, I just dropped a bead. That's okay. That's okay. I really prefer putting my that's okay. I don't have these pinch bales handy, and I'm not going to pick it up again. I have them right here. I was like, I knew I had them here somewhere, guys. And I think this will look lovely because those are bigger red beads. Look at that. I think it'll be perfect. What do you guys think? All right, let's go. We're going to start by putting this bale in the middle. We're going to bead from the middle out. And I am going to put probably 2 pearls in the middle to be under that bale. Yep. 2 pearls in the middle under that bale. And then 1 red bead on either side. Just like that. And I don't know, I think 2 is too many. Two is too many. 1 is not enough. Let's go ahead and I have 1 seed bead. That one is not a gold seed bead. We're going to set it aside. Oh my goodness. Take the red bead off. Gold seed bead. I think we're just going to go gold seed beads, guys. And we're just going to do 3. I just flung them, all 3 of them. That is ridiculous. What is wrong with me? That is perfect. Okay. Now, I am going to do red, red, I think I'm going to do a gold seed bead on either side of that red. And that's going to kind of be my center. I like it. I think so. I think that's what we're going to do. We may not use the pink with this. I think the pink would not be right. And I want to get some of these out. I don't want to use a lot of them, but I want to get some out. Okay, so we're going to add, I'm going to put a clip on one end. We're just going to work on one end for right now. And I want to put one of these little 4mm towards the next bead, like that. The next bead. Whoops, I forgot to put the bead cap. Sorry about that. Bead cap. I think I'll put a, what I do with those? We need more of these out. I think we're just going to go with red and gold, guys. What do you think? Gold. Maybe this one will do a bead cap. Get that out of the way. Red. Bead cap. Red. Gold. Red. Gold. I think I want to do like just a little strip of gold for right now. 2, 3. And then do red, bead cap away. Red. Bead cap facing that one. I'm kind of checking because he looks awful thick, but he seems to only be 1. Seed bead. Bead cap. red, bead cap, and then we went to just a red bead, bead cap, red bead, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to continue with just the red and the spacer beads. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I forgot a spacer bead right there. Glad I caught it then and not later. So we'll fix that now. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I got a spacer, red, spacer, red, spacer, red, spacer. I'm going to double check all that, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. And I think I'm going to do a series of 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And here's the center, so that gives us quite a length. But I think I'm going to do 7 more. So let me get 7 more. I have a lot of loose ones laying here, so I wanted to get them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to do 7 more. 1, 2. So it'll be red spacer, red spacer. Double check and make sure I'm not forgetting a spacer because I definitely don't want to close it off. or get too far without checking it. So I feel bad for all those in like South Carolina, Florida, everywhere that's gotten snow that don't normally get snow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like the way that looks. You'll have that right there. So I'm going to clip this off, and I am going to do the other side, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so I have this one all done, and I'm kind of holding it up in the middle here to see that everything looks right. And make sure, especially down here, I didn't goof up, and everything looks good. I am going to measure this. So we have about 15 inches. So we do need to go a little longer on this. So what I will do is back these two off. And actually, no, I think I'll leave them on. And do probably find the right end. A segment of 3 on each side. That should give me about 17 inches. Well, let's do 5 on each side. I think that'll give us a long enough necklace. So I'm leaving those 3 there, and we're going to do 5 on each side. Oh my goodness, go away. Thank you. So we're just going to pick up and do 5 more of these red beads on each side with a gold 11-0 seed bead in the middle. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think I'll do 5, 4, 5, and I'm going to clip it. Now I'll do the same on the other side. Red. I will have to get out a few more of these gold seed beads. 2, 3, 4. I am not big on Valentine's Day. It is one of my most, I'm sorry, I hate Valentine's Day. Let me just be honest with you. I absolutely hate Valentine's Day. It's just me. I hate it. I know that's not a very common thing. Most women love Valentine's Day. I absolutely do not. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to actually measure this whole thing. My goal is about 17 or 18 inches because there will be chain at the back. So I have almost 20. Perfect. Actually, that's even better than I planned on. So we're going to go ahead and close this. We're going to put crimp tubes. We're going to drop a crimp tube on the very end, and I'm going to bring it up very close to the end. We're going to mash it. We're not actually going to crimp it, and we're going to make sure it's mashed around that wire so it doesn't fail. We're going to bring our clamshell up, give it a tug test, close it, and there we go. Then we're going to drop all this down, let it curl around. I am going to cut the majority of the excess of this off because I don't need to be working with all the extra wire. And my extra wire pieces I'll use on earrings and the like. I'm going to take my other clamshell, I'm opening it. I'm going to put it on. I really thought I had extra gold clamshells in a drawer, and I looked and never did find them. So I did find my silver and my stainless steel, but I'm going to give it a press down, mash that down. I'm going to come in from the other side, make sure it's mashed, give it a tug test, and I'm going to clip that off. Close my clamshell, give it a hug, give it a hug. Now we're going to add our angel wing. We're going to use a jump ring. Open it. Put our angel wing on, add it to that, and close it. Line them up. And then these are not my good jump rings, obviously. And now we're going to get rid of these junky jump rings and get my good ones, guys. Why am I struggling with junky jump rings? Because they were in the baggie, that's why. We're going to get some good 6mm jump rings out. And close that up. Let's see, we're going to need a good metal clasp. Thought I had them sitting right here. I have a whole baggie of them laying here. Oh, they're right in front of me. Good Lord. And I'm going to open this one. We're going to, because this is 20 inches, I am opening this. And I'm going to close it for right now. And then on going to be cutting a piece of chain in just 2 seconds. I should have gotten 3 of these out, but I forgot to. I'm going to open this one. Putting my jump ring on. And I'm going to close it. Now I am cutting a piece of chain because this is a 20-inch necklace. I just want a 3-inch extender. So my measuring tape. 3 inches. I'm going to cut that link right there. And I'm going to add one more jump ring. So this will make this necklace about a 24-inch necklace. That will give it plenty of room to be worn over a sweater or, you know, something on that lines, because it is winter time. Or you can not use the extender and it will be great to wear a little shorter. So I am putting this on one end of the chain. And we're going to make sure it's nice and closed. Nope, it's not closed all the way. There we go. And I'm going to open this back up. And we're going to put the chain on. Now I'll get a little more picky about how it's closed. There we go. There we go. And there is the second piece of jewelry. So I want to make something, I don't know, I kind of wanted to use these. This video is an hour and 12 minutes, but I did want to make something kind of purple, because not everybody wants pink or red Valentine's jewelry. I've also got these. I've got this set. That's not very Valentine's-y. What do these look like with them? Nope. I think we're done with the little pink pearls. Let's get them out of the way. Let's see what we can come up with what I've got here. I also have these. No, I'm not feeling it. Okay, let's see. These I also had set up as little kits. No. Let's do... I still got a bunch of pearls in here. Let's make another bracelet. Let's get some red out. It's going to have to be silver, but that's okay. We can do that. You know, I'm always making double strands. How about we make a triple strand? So let's go with 1, 2, and then we'll make a pair of earrings. And this should be a pretty quick and straightforward bracelet. even though it's a triple strand, because, whoops, I unwound it too far. We're not going to do anything fancy. It's just going to be 3 different colors. There we go. So we're just going to clip one end. Get my tools out of the way. Let's see what we've got here. So I have this purple. I don't know if it'll work with everything. I have, what have I got here? Let's get these out of the way. I kind of like these bellflowers. We can put them on one, kind of put the pinks like so. And then let's see, we can do some purple with the pink and do some pink with purple. Oh, you scared me. Okay, so my thing finally showed up. So I'm gonna make one of these my middle. Let's put the bellflowers in the middle. I think we'll do like this. Well, let's go ahead and put a gold seed bead. If I can find it. This, a bellflower. Oops, gold seed bead. Bellflower. I am going to put a gold seed bead in the bellflower. Pink. Oh, maybe it's not needed. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's needed. And then I kind of like it. I think I'm going to keep up with it. So let's get some more of these. I believe these are rose quartz. I don't know, how would these look in it? No. They don't go well at all. It was just an idea. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I thought I had a seed bead on, guys. I didn't. There we go. I like it. I think we'll keep up with that pattern. And of course, seed bead, pink, seed bead, I think it's as far as we dare to go on that side. And I think we'll put these little pink pearls at the end. Oh yeah, that'll work. And that'll bring our bracelet down manageable size, because we are going to be bringing 3 ends together. So let me get my other clip. I just want to clip it. All right, let me get these 3 off to the side. Bring it down. I want my other bellflower. Ta-da! pink in the bellflower, and then just repeat. So trying to think of what to talk about. I have not left the house, only twice in the past. Well, probably, let's put it this way, 3 times in this month I only left the house since payday. A doctor's visit, and pretty much that's it. Food pantry, and to go grocery shopping. Yep, that'd be it. I have more of these purples and I'll have to go get them. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, I forgot a seed bead. I do want to check the length. Put on 2 pink pearls. That is a little over 5 inches, so I'll probably put 1 more pearl on each end. So let's find the end of this and pulse off a few pearls. We're going to need them. One more on each end. That way I won't forget. Another seed bead. Clip it. 1 more pearl. 1 more seed bead. Clip it. That one is done. Now let's go ahead and work on this one. I want just 1 bellflower. Or it could be 2, because the middle one's not going to be the same. Purple, purple, pink in the middle. And let me go get more purple. Because I don't think I have any more purple out. No, I don't. Okay, I found 2 more purples. So that should be more than long enough. And look at this. These. I've had these over like a year and a half, guys. Whoa, that's a long time. This is going to be my center strand. I think it'll look lovely between them. Like I said, this is going to be a bigger bracelet. So let's do this. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to use as my center focal. And of course, it's going to need something kind of to break it up. Not sure what to use yet. We'll find out. Okay, let's get this one done. Here is my 3rd one. I am going to take this and scooch it down because I need a clip. So we're going to clip this one like so. So I have a clip. So I'm going to put a pearl. Let's put a gold seed bead and 1 pearl. Oh, please. Just agree with me today. Maybe we'll go ahead and just put 2 on, have it over with. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Why not? 1. Seed bead. I'm going to kind of do the same pattern. And I may not need, I don't know, we'll see. Come on, little dudes. I'm going to need more of the gold seed beads out. Put our bellflowers on. That is 1/2 of it. I'm just going to dump the rest of that tube out and put them back when I need to. I think Valentine's Day leaves way too many expectations. In my opinion. I know that there's so many that, you know, are like Valentine's Day is, you know, romantic, and I kind of like not having the gold between them. So I'm going to do that again. And then we're going to see how the length of this is. All right, let's measure that. Oh, that's way too long. So how big is that bead? So we can actually take that pink bead off on each end. So let's do that. I kind of was thinking about that when I put that last pink one on. I was like, gosh, I really don't know about that. So we're going to put them on like this and then size them up to the other strand and see how they work. So I had no plans on what I was going to make today other than just do some Valentine themed jewelry. So let's see. We're going to put these 2 ends together like so. Bring them both down. Oops, I almost dropped them on the floor. and see how they compare. One is most definitely longer than the other. We can take, wow, did I measure off that far? This one is, whoa, what did I measure on that one? Yeah. It looks like we can take a pearl off from each end of this. I'm going to put these, clip them together, bring these down, take a pearl off the end of this one, and see where we're at. That was huge difference, guys. All right, let's see. They look about as even as they're going to get. So I'm going to clip them all together. And we're going to work on our other one. And I really want to use these. So with this purple, we're going to need to bring in a little bit of the pink. Maybe make that our center focal. And add these little pink pearls in. But let's go ahead and open these. Like put nope, I don't like that. We'll see when we get it going how we're going to do this. Let's start putting it together and see how it looks. So let's grab our looks like we were going to put gold by the purple. So pink, gold seed bead, purple, pink. Come on. I know you can go on here. It's like, nope, we're not doing it. Oh, I forgot the gold seed bead. Are you kidding me? Purple, gold seed bead. Come on. Pink. Gold seed bead. Purple. Gold seed bead. Pink. Quartz. Pink. Gold seed bead. Come on. Purple. Gold seed bead. Pink. gold seed bead, purple, gold seed bead, pink. Let's see what that looks like. I think it's too much gold, honestly. Actually, no, it's not. How does that look with the rest of the bracelet? I'm gonna like it. Okay, let's keep going with this pattern right here. So we're gonna have a gold seed bead. We're gonna need to get more pink rondelles off. We're gonna need more pink pearls. For someone who said she was done with the pink pearls, we're using a lot of them, aren't we? So, and I love these purple rondelles. I'm so glad I found them. I still have not sorted all of my drawers out of the baggies and bins into containers. The containers is where it's at. I love doing the containers because I can see what I've got at a glance and I can use them. And yes, that was Alan bringing me my packages. So I'm excited. And let me measure from the center out. Sorry about the hiccups. We still got plenty of room to go. Seed bead. Purple rondelle. Seed bead. Whoops, just one. Pink. And because this is chunky and it's in the middle, I am going to switch to pink seed bead, pink seed bead, because I don't want them to fight for real estate on the bracelet. I think that would be just about right. Let me scoot this all down, clip this end, and so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rondelles. So we want to keep going. Seed bead, rondelle, seed bead, pink, come on, seed bead, rondelle, seed bead, pink, now I am replacing my main phone with a Samsung S16. It's a straight talk version. It's not one of the real expensive brands. It's like $100 phone. And then I can switch this phone. That is a not a seed bead. That's 5. So now I'm going to go pink. And then I can switch. Once I get it switched over, then I could take this phone that I'm filming with now, the one I talk on and film with, and switch it to my old phone. This way I'm not losing my old phone, because I found out that I can put a $35 card on these phones. As much as they told me I couldn't, I found out yes, you can, because I have a $35 card on my other phone. I run it on strictly Wi-Fi. I don't call on the other phone or anything like that, so there's no reason to have a big service on it. 5.5 inches. Let's compare it to the other two strands. So, you know, there we go. Let's line these 3 ends up and see where we come out to. And then line these 3 ends up. Hopefully don't lose any. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get these 3 lined up completely. Smush everything down. So the middle one is too long, so it looks like we need to take off probably a pearl from each end. So let me pick this up and clip that. And what I'm going to do is take off a pearl and put the seed bead back on and see what that does. I am going to clip it with a clothespin, guys. And scoot these down. Pull out the middle one only. And do the same thing. Take that pearl off, put the seed bead back on. And we'll put it back in. And we will slide all 3 back down. Lay them out straight. You don't have them in there correctly. One, two, 3. All right, let's try it again. I think that looks really, really good, guys. We're going to go with that. We can't really get it any closer. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a clamshell over all 3 of these. I'm going to do it up towards the end so I have plenty of room. I'm going to open this clamshell all the way up so I have plenty of room to get in. And I probably won't be making earrings in this video because it's pretty long already. Get it down in there. Come on, little dude. Oh, I've never stuck 3 wires in this clamshell before. May have to open that hole up just a wee bit. We can do that. Hold on. Where's my... These will work. Just very gently put your end of your tool in there and just... I don't know. I may have to go get my other clamshells. I thought I had my files right here, but I don't. So if this doesn't work, we'll do something a little different. 1, 2. We may have to make just 2 bracelets out of that, and that's okay. If we have to make 2 bracelets out of it, we will. Well, let's get those 2 strung through and then come back and get the 3rd one through. Okay, let me go get my other ones. Hold on. Okay, so these are a 7 by 5, I believe, clamshell, so they're a little bit bigger, and I need my crimp beads for this step. Crimp beads are smaller, so you'll be able to crimp 2 times in a clamshell. So what we're going to do is I'm going to separate 1 wire out, and we're going to crimp these 2 wires together, and I've done this in another video. And we're just going to come right here. I'm going to hold that together, and I'm going to bring them up and crimp right here. And I'm going to make sure that they are crimped really well. I'm going to tug test, and this one is just going to get crimped by itself. It's just getting a crimp bead on it. You can, if you wanted to, put a crimp bead on like one of the other wires with this one, but it's not really necessary. And we're going to crimp it. Now you do want to stagger them inside of that clamshell so that they stagger like this. So we're going to set them inside the clamshell. I am giving it a tug test, they're tight, and I'm going to clip all 3 wires off. There's those 2, and then that one. going to close that clamshell. I will clean that up at the end because we are getting kind of, you know, pushed for time here. Now I'm going to bring all of this down to that end of that bracelet, and we are going to make sure that bracelet can curve and all the good things. I want to try to make sure that that middle one tries to stay in the middle, but it's the nature of the beast for them to go wherever they want. So they're just going to do what they're going to do. That middle one is still kind of long. It is and it isn't. It's just they're wanting to go where they want to go. So I'm going to undo that. And we are going to grab our clamshell. We are going to open this one nice and wide. Put it on. Over all three. And I really thought I was going to get more than 3 pieces made, guys. I really did. I'm sorry. Bring it down. And if you have a bit of wire showing, that's fine. That's why I use colored wire. I'm picking up a crimp tube with 2 wires. It's a crimp bead, sorry. Come on, I want you with 2. There we are. Dropping it down into that open. And we're going to kind of hold it there. Kind of taking all kinds of fingers here to do this. I'm going to grab that crimp bead. I'm going to give it a push down into there. I'm kind of making sure these will curl. I'm checking all my beads because the way I'm holding them, I don't want them to be, you know, all kinds of silly in there. So I'm going to do it differently. Get a hold of all this. Get that down in there. Now this wire I'm not worried about because he's not in the crimp. I'm getting a hold of that crimp bead. I actually cannot see the crimp bead. There he is. And I'm going to mash him. Like I said, I'm not worried about this one. He's going to be mashed different by himself. I'm going to make sure this is mashed good. I want to give him a tug test. He seems to be on there tight. Now this one gets its own crimp bead. And it will stack right on top of those. Get a hold of that one's crimp bead. It's kind of awkward to get down in there. And mash it. Whoops, and I slid off. You finish mashing it down. Let's give it a tug test. They're all holding. Let's go ahead and clip that off. And of course, if you're worried, go ahead and add some glue. I'm not worried at all because trust me, I'm pulling on the strands and on the clamshell. And I will clean up anything that's left over. I love how this one turned out. So let's go ahead and put some findings on this. We are going to use, of course, silver. Where are we on time? Just under 2 hours. There's that. I need some jump rings, guys. We're getting the good stuff out. So we need one there. And I am going to use a small one there and a small one there to put them on with. Just to give us that added extra length because this is a bulkier bracelet. I'm missing my other pliers. Red handles. There we go. So we are using a 4mm. This is a 20 gauge. And we're going to use it on the clamshell. Now we're adding our jump ring that will be our clasp. I will measure this, but this is bulky. It has bigger I'm going to close that up correctly. Beads on it and more strands, so it's going to take up more real estate on your arm. So always take off at least 1/4 of an inch. I would say with this one 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. Easy. Because of between the width and the size of it, I need to trim. Do that while he's sticking out right there. Whoops, that is not clippers. There we go. And we're going to close that. Did I go through both? Yes. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I did not plan on this only being 3 projects and being this long of a video. I thought for sure I was going to like make a whole boatload of things. So we're going to put our, try it again. There is our jump ring. These are 6mm 20 gauge. And we're going to put them on like that. And close it up. I absolutely love this. Let me pull my sleeve up. So this is what it would look like. Like I said, it is bulky. And this does not even begin to come around my wrist. So it would definitely need a chain. It measures 6.5 inches. And I don't have any silver chain right next to me, but I think it's beautiful. And it is kind of more for the younger ladies, for the little girls, I think. But it is definitely a springtime Valentine. And then we made this bracelet. I love this one. Very beautiful. I love the lilac colors on this one also. Let's get all this stuff back. I was going to continue filming today, but my Beebeecraft just came. That's what Alan brought out. And then we made the necklace, which I absolutely love. I didn't think I'd like it. I know a lot of people, the bright yet red, the gold. Some people would like it. Some people would not. It is definitely to taste. So there is what we made today. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm sorry it took me so long to do just 3 videos. I didn't get the rest of them done. So maybe we'll do just an earring bash video on Monday or Tuesday. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Love each and every one of you. And let me know which piece was your favorite. Bye, guys.